Let's get the read on all of this whole Russian talks with Vladimir Putin. Former BB&T CEO John Allison. John, what do you think? How do you think it all went down?
I think it was ridiculous. It's very discouraging that we seem to have picked a lot of trade fights with people that are our friends, and on the other side, superficially at least, are being accommodated to Russia, which we've had many conflicts with. It doesn't make sense. Free trade raises the standard of living for everybody. That's one of the few things that all economists, serious economists across the political spectrum agree. Picking trade wars with your allies in Europe, for example, is a particularly irrational activity. And at the same time, cozying up to someone that we thought, as opposed to threatens, had some very aggressive action against U.S. allies over the years, it just doesn't integrate together.
You know, John, I'm told that the president's base loves this sort of thing. I cannot imagine that base, very conservative, I assume by nature, wants to ever see a position where Vladimir Putin looks good. Today, he looked good. The president did not. Your thoughts?
I think that's totally true. And it is interesting that, you know, President Trump has picked so many fights with so many countries that are our friends, and he seems to be cozying up to Putin, and also is the way he handled this issue of the Russian impact or effort to influence our election is really strange, given that it seems to be a strong consensus that they did influence the election, or at least tried to influence the election.
And no one denies that now. You know,
I
think it just sticks to the president's craw, and I understand, you know, because everyone says, you know, within a week and a nod, if not for the Russian thing, it would have been President Hillary Clinton. Now, most normal-thinking people looked into it, say, no, he would have won regardless. But I think it always comes back to that way. The president just, you know, instinctively just smashes the whole thing down. Says it's a cabal, they're out to get him, it's just a sham. You know, so I understand where he's coming from. But when you're presented with your own people telling you it happened, your own intelligence people who you picked telling you it happened, with Republicans to a man and woman in the Senate saying it happened, House Republican leaders saying it happened, sometimes you have to wake up and realize what you're smelling is, in fact, the coffee.
I totally agree with that. When I was running BB&T, we talked about the ultimate psychological sin, which is the act of evasion. The evasion occurs when you're presented with some piece of information that you know needs to be examined, and you refuse to examine it. And when you do that, you always make bad decisions. And a lot of businesses have failed for that reason. So I think the president would be wise just to face the facts.
You know, John, the only thing I worry about it, if you say anything critical of the president, you know, never Trumpers come in, they say I'm part of the deep state and all that, and I'm a globalist. At first, I thought they were talking about my waist size, but apparently, no, just whatever. But here's the one thing that worries me, that you set the stage now for looking the other way if the Russians are just as inclined to do this in this year's midterm elections, to say nothing of 2020 elections. What do you think?
I think that's absolutely true. I think we need to face the facts as a society. The president needs to face the facts, and we need to try to keep the Russians from trying to impact our elections. As you said, I don't think they really have any impact. I think they're wasting their money and time, but that's beside the point. It's a principle involved.
Yeah, well put, John. You're one of the more honorable men out there. John Allison, the former BB&T CEO, former Cato Institute president, CEO. Thank you, my friend.